Hello everybody, and welcome back to Dragon Wing Diamonds. I am here today with a WIP and Chat. Just realized that was crooked. Okay. WIP stands for Work in Progress, which you see in front of me. And Chat, I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about my last 2 weeks. Hey! My last 2 weeks because I didn't film my WIP and Chat last week, which, you know, I'll talk about that too. But first off, let's talk about what I got in front of me here. So, I know I said I wasn't going to do a Diamond Art Club in December, but this kit just was calling to me extremely hard, so I had to do it. So, what we have here is My Story is Still Being Written by Dionne Ong. This kit is one of the Black Friday kits that I absolutely fell in love with. So yeah, that's one of the ones I picked up on Black Friday. What I am using, I have, okay, zero. I have my cat-proof diamond painting tray. This is the Galaxy Black color, so it's got a little bit of shimmer or sparkles in there. I have 2 pens working right now, so I have 2 Enablers Outpost pens. This one I have with Hot Cocoa Glue Dots and Snickerdoodle Putty. Thought those would be great scents together. And then in this one, I have wax. I have the Swax First Snow from Swartz Designs by Abigail Marie. This is like my favorite smelling wax. Like, I'm so in love with it because it just brings back good memories for me. What we have down here, my little cover minder, Be a Book Dragon in a World of Bookworms. Zero, come on. This cover minder is from Galloway's Gallery. Okay, so let's see how well this goes because Zero's in a mood right now, apparently. He's in a crazy mood. So yeah, I just gotta finish up this section. I have this AB to finish up and then I'll be moving up to this next one. So yeah, how is everybody's week going? I'm sorry I missed last week, but as you probably saw if you're in my community post, last week was my, I turned in my last research paper. Squeaking his toy now. So yeah, I was really tired, and I think I just needed a break. Honestly, I was worn out. So yeah, I gave myself the time to recoup and everything. Such a jerk. Or they're trying to squeak a squeaker. Thankfully, it's broken. But yeah, so I'm finished with school now, and I have all my grades back. Nice thing about not having to take finals this year is I didn't have to wait on my grades until like after Christmas. But yeah, so I'm looking at 2 A's for both my classes. Each class I got an A in it. Got a 93 on my final research paper, which felt really good because after I turned it in, I realized all the flaws that were in it, and I was like, oh man, things I wish I did different. And I guess it's Jimmy's time. No, Jonesy. Okay, you two. Jonesy, go downstairs or go upstairs? As you can tell, my life is still chaos. Hey, Zero, come on. Zero! Come here. Stop being a butt to the kitten. Okay. Can we relax, please, so Mommy can film her video? So yeah, I gotta think back now. So yeah, before we talk, or since we last talked, Christmas has been kind of blossoming in the house. We went to get our Christmas tree, not this past weekend, but the weekend before. So we went and got that. We picked out a really nice one and it fits very nicely in our space. And we have it behind a baby gate. Zero. So yeah, we have it behind a baby gate so that the puppy and the baby can't get to it. And then we didn't decorate it because we wanted the boys to be here for that part. So boys didn't come with us for picking it out, but they were here for decorating it. And we were planning on trying to go the weekend before, but that was when Sydney was still not feeling the best. So we're like, well, we can't really juggle her as well as the tree, and that we didn't want her out in the cold and everything like that. So we're like, we'll just wait and go pick out the tree without the boys. And they were fine with that. I they don't really enjoy the act of picking out the tree. They just like decorating it and stuff. So that actually ended up working out nicely. And then of course, the day we went to go get a tree, it was like 60 degrees outside. It was so bizarre because, living in New York, we usually have cold for this winter season and stuff. Usually gets cold in like October and stays cold until April or May. So yeah, we're like, it was just one of those bizarre situations. So I felt weird picking out a Christmas tree when it was like 60 degrees outside. But we got it, and it was actually worked out nicely because we went in our hoodies and stuff instead of having to wear these big bulky jackets. So yeah, tree's in and put up, and our elf on the shelf has been doing some crazy stuff for the boys and everything like that, and they've been having a blast with it. And then yeah, we then just kind of been dealing with school ending and stuff, and then restarting again. I was like in a really bizarre place yesterday, I think. Yeah, it was yesterday, because today is the day I got all the rest of my final grades. And I'm like sitting there, I'm like, this is really bizarre because I've started my winter session class, my final class that I have to take now. And hopefully, not hopefully, I know it's my final class. But yeah, I started the class, but I still was getting grades for my fall semester classes. So I was like, this is kind of a really weird situation I'm in, because I'm waiting on grades for one class, but I'm also starting to do coursework for another class. It was weird. But all grades are in now, so now I don't have to keep checking for that. I can just focus solely on my art history class that I'm taking. So yeah, I'm actually kind of looking forward to that, because maybe I can find some artists and stuff that will give me some ideas for summer at the Masters. We'll see. Now I gotta think back, like, a lot, like, it's been well, I wouldn't say it's been a crazy couple weeks, but it's been a couple weeks. Yeah, the kids have been in rare form. Last week we had a lot of trouble with them, especially like over the weekend and stuff, and it's like, okay, next time you guys are, hey, get out from back there, come on, come here. Are you stuck? No, you're not stuck, there we go. Yeah, they're just misbehaving like crazy and stuff, so we're like, okay, next time you guys come back, you're gonna be having a week off of school, and we're not dealing with this, so let's aim to have a good week there. And both boys are like agreed and stuff, so hopefully when they come back they won't be like rambunctious crazy. Although they probably will be, because we get them back on Christmas Eve, so we have them for Christmas Eve to Christmas morning, and then Christmas morning their mom gets them for the rest of the day. So Christmas Eve is going to be a crazy day for us. We are going first to my in-laws for like brunch. And then once we're done there, we're gonna come home, relax for a bit, hopefully get Sydney down for a nap and stuff. And then after that, we go to my family's house. We're going out to my aunt's house for our Christmas Eve celebration. And then we come home, the boys go to bed, Santa comes, and then it's Christmas morning. But we finally got all of our Christmas shopping done. Actually, today was like we bought the final thing we needed to get, thankfully. I mean, it was just a gift card last, but you know, stuff. But stop chugging water. But yeah, I got all of our Christmas shopping done. Pretty excited for the stuff we got for Sydney, especially because she loves Blue's Clues. So we got her a Blue's Clues guitars, and she's always like singing along to the songs. And like we have one of those like Fisher Price ring stacking things, and like she pulls the rings off and then just uses the cone, and she like uses that as her guitar and stuff. So we're like, you know, we gotta get her a guitar for Christmas. So yeah, we got that, and then there's like a little handy dandy notebook, which she actually saw already because, you know, she's a baby, she doesn't remember these things. So she was playing with it while we were like organizing through the gifts and making sure we had enough for everybody and everything was equal and all that, because that's one thing we try to do, is make sure like we have equal gifts for everybody. And yeah, when we were doing that, she saw her stuff. She's like, oh, let me see. And like she was just like yelling, and we're like, okay, fine, you can play with this while we're up here. And so she was messing around with it, and it was a win. It's just a win for a present. So at least now we know she'll enjoy it when she gets it on Christmas. But yeah, we're pretty excited. Got some really, thought a very like sentimental gift for our families and stuff like that, which I'm not gonna say just in case this is the one WIP and Chat my mom listens to, because she does watch some of my videos. So I don't want to spoil her Christmas present, but I think we're gonna make them all cry. So yeah, with the boys, Fortnite had this big update a couple weeks ago, or a week and a half ago, something like that, where they added in, like, 'cause apparently they're trying to turn themselves into, like, kind of like a multiverse for gaming stuff like that. So you got your original Fortnite game, which is like the battle royale and stuff like that, and their creative modes and stuff that they do. And then they added in Rocket Racing, which is kind of like a tie-in with Rocket League. And then, well, kind of, it is a tie-in with Rocket League. Like, any cars you unlock in one or the other go to the other. And then the other one they added, and the one that is intriguing me the most, is Lego Fortnite, which is kind of like a Minecraft situation with Fortnite. And so, like, the boys were playing it, I was watching them and stuff like that. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna have to download this game, aren't I? And like, both of them were like, yes. I'm like, oh gosh. So my plan before they come back for like their vacation week is that I'm going to download Fortnite. I can't believe I'm saying these words. But I'm going to download it and get the Lego Fortnite set up so the four of us can play together. Because the boys really enjoy when we do like family gaming days and stuff like that. So yeah, but I wanted to download it first before they come back so I can have a chance to like mess around in it, kind of learn the controls and all that. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. Hopefully my class doesn't like take up too much of my time so I can actually enjoy that with them. I know my class is going to be like pretty high movement and stuff like that because, you know, we're trying to squeeze a 15-week course into 4. So it's going to be a lot of go and a lot of keeping up and stuff like that. But so far I've been enjoying it. The first assignment we had to do was a kind of a fun one because it's like an icebreaker introductory one, and it was take a picture that represents you, but like don't just make it a selfie and stuff like that. And so I had corgi buns that I was finishing up that day, which yes, I did finish corgi buns. And I had it in front of me, and I was like, oh, I know, like, and I asked my fiance for help, so I got Sydney up in my lap, and she held my pen with me and made it look like we were diamond painting together. And then, yeah, and then Scott had the corgi bun, it was corgi bun, so I had the corgi in it and stuff, so representative of my dog and stuff, and everything, so, and I actually had all my tools in it too, which I didn't realize it at first. It's like, wow, I added in a lot of stuff into this that could have meant a lot of stuff. Because like we're like focusing on iconography in art, so so yeah, it was pretty fun. And then we went through, and so like first day we posted the picture, and then the second day we went through and looked at everybody's pictures and kind of like that section's done. Sweet. We looked through everybody's pictures and decided on, or tried to like see what they were trying to represent from those pictures. And then day 3 is like the reveal of like what we were aiming for and stuff like that. And so I took care of my reveal like first thing this morning, so I didn't have to worry about it later today, because I knew I had to do a WIP and Chat. So, but yeah, it was just it was a lot of fun, and it was fun seeing what people guessed about you based on like the stuff that you put in your picture. It's a tiny section. This is so unlike me. Okay. Okay, there are still ones in here. So we'll finish up this AB. Is the only AB in the section? Ooh, it's pretty nice. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to the class, and I feel like I'm sure it'll go quick, and it seems pretty easy. It just seems like read, watch the video, lecture, do a quiz, move on to the next module. So hopefully it won't be too bad. So yeah, and then been thinking a lot because I watched Katie's WIP and Chat on Monday or Tuesday. I can't remember what day I watched it, but I watched her WIP and Chat, and I'm just like sitting there thinking about it, and I'm like, what do I like? Because she was talking about like the new year and like goals that she had from this year and stuff, and like talking about like the statistics that she wanted to put into her year in review and stuff like that. And I'm like, that's a good thing to think about. Like, what do I want to do? Like, what do I want my 2024 to look like? So I've been kind of like thinking about it, and what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to create a list. I'm not going to call it a New Year's resolution, because honestly, New Year's resolutions make me not want to do it, you know? You feel like you have to do a New Year's resolution. Actually, let's do the black here first. But think I'm gonna call it like my bucket list for 2024. And basically I'm gonna be looking at like certain shops. I want to purchase from certain shops in particular, like Diamond Art Studio UK is on my list, Diamond Artisan Shop, Francesca Studio Work, stuff like that. I want to purchase from some newer shops and stuff like that and try out others and branch out a bit more. And then also like accessories, I do want to like, because obviously I love Enablers Outpost, love my Enablers Outpost pens, which is why I buy them all the time. But I know I need to branch out a bit more. So I want to try like probably lace and lathe works. I want to get a lava pen from Diamond Pen Pal at some point. So yeah, just kind of like I've been thinking about what I want my 2024 to look like, how I want to see my channel grow. I think I need to start I don't think. I've been asked in the past from a few viewers, like for like, well, yeah, a couple viewers, but I've been asked about doing like how-to videos and stuff like that, so I might like look into doing something like that for the new year. So I'm just trying to decide. I'm also trying to like figure out how I want to, like what I want to work on and what events I want to do. But unfortunately not a lot are showing up on the event posts yet. Not sure if that'll change after the first of the year or what. But so far I think I've got January pretty planned out on what I want to do for kits. And I have one kit up already, so I have Potions Professor, which is the Professor Snape. Hey! Get down. 0. No. Don't you chew the table. Okay. That's another story I got to tell in a moment here. But I have Potions Professor, which is the Professor Snape painting from Diamond Art Club, kit up and ready to go for January. Because I'm sure, well, you've seen one small shop. No, the cover binders and the pen were in the same one. So yeah, as you saw, I got some Slytherin accessories to go along with them, and I'm like, well, I guess it's time for me to work on this kit. So he's all kit up and ready to go. And then I got the pre-shipment notice for my Black Friday purchases from Source Designs, which I'm very excited about. And at first I was leaning towards doing Snowy Deer first, but I think I'm going to work on Gingerbread Dragon first. At first I was leaning towards Snowy Deer because I did a lot of rounds this month. Like I literally busted this one out because I needed a square. Because I had that little tiny Jaded Gem Shop square, and then I had the Corgi Buns painting, which was a round, and then I had the Advent Calendar painting, which was also a round, so I was like, okay, I need a square. So that's why I busted this one out. So I was like, okay, now I got this massive square painting I'm doing with Potions Professor. I was like, well, I may not need this to be, I may not need to have good, or I may not want to do this square, so I'm probably going to do Gingerbread Dragon, which is good, because I wanted to do that one this year, because it's adorable. And I didn't want to have to wait till Christmas next year, because I'm one of those people where, like, if it's not the right season for something, I don't want to do it, no matter how much I love it. So if I'm doing it immediately after Christmas, it should be fine for me. But, like, yeah, like my Leo Zodiac I have from Dakota Ditweiler. I was so excited to work on it. I can't work on it outside of August. So, although I might have to, depending on Majesty. So yeah, I've been kind of like thinking about the new year and stuff like that, and trying to get my bearings and see what I want to do, and like, you know, I keep having these reels of people doing their journaling pop up on my Instagram and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh gosh, stop showing me this, because now I want to do it, but I know I like won't do it. Like, I have all the intentions of, yes, I'm going to do this, and then I won't do it, because that's how I am. So yeah, that's basically what my week has looked like, just me kind of mulling about these things, and because, you know, I've had the free time to, well, I haven't had much free time, but, you know, I have the time to think about it right now, with not having to worry about too much heavy schoolwork quite yet. But yeah, and then I was supposed to read the Iron Flame this week, but that's not happening either, just because I don't have the energy. Like, guys, Christmas is 5 days away. 5 days, like, it's almost here, and I still have to wrap everything. Like, I think that's gonna be a plan for like tomorrow or something, depending on how tired I am. Because also this week was my fiance's collaboration week at work, so he had to be at work today. Although, a little hiccup thrown in that plan. He had to be at work today, and then like I got up this morning and we had like no water pressure, and I'm like, what's happening? Like, water was coming out, but we didn't have any water pressure. I'm like, okay, this is weird. And so like I called him at work. I'm like, hey, we don't have any water pressure. And then like he asked me a couple questions about it, and like I answered them and stuff. And at first was like, okay, well, is it the hot water heater? And I was like, nope, hot water's turning on fine. I have the water turned up all the way right now. It's like barely trickling and stuff. And like when I flushed the toilet upstairs, it was very unhappy, and it was like, okay, something's going on here. And so he ended up coming home, and then after he got home, we noticed like it wasn't just us, it was the entire road. So there was like a water main break up the road. So that was the fun of today. So we had our water shut off for a certain amount of time. I don't know actually how long it was. I think it was at least like 2-3 hours. We had no water. But now it's back on, everything's fine. They must have fixed the problem, so yay. But yeah, it was a fun thing to wake up to. So yeah, he was supposed to be in the office today for that, but then he just ended up coming home anyways and staying home, so that worked out. Worked out pretty well, because I desperately needed a nap today, because we've been bad. I'm like, oh wait, school's out, which means I can stay up late again. Yeah, I shouldn't be staying up late again. I shouldn't be staying up late like that. So, yeah. Okay, that'll straighten out. It'll straighten out. But yeah, we've been going to bed at like 2 o'clock in the morning every night, and I'm like, oh, I need to stop doing this to myself, because I know I gotta get up in the morning. And it's partially Sydney's fault, because girl has been sleeping in more and stuff, so it's like, okay, well, she's not waking me up as early, so I can stay up late. And then, yeah. Today she woke up early, though. I think today she was up at like 8:15 when our first alarm went off. So let's see. I'm kind of just gonna go through family members at this point, because I don't really remember fully like what happened, when it happened and stuff like that, so let's go through family members. So Sydney's got 2 teeth coming in right now. It's her last 2 bottom teeth before like the big molars are coming in a few years. I think it's a few years. Either way. But it should be the last of her bottom teeth for a little bit now, which thankfully, thank you. But yeah, she's been doing good though with it. Like, she hasn't been too grumpy with that per se. She has been starting to enter that terrible 2 stage though. Like, we're like only a few months away from that right now, and it's starting to show. So like, we go to take her away from doing something. Like the other day, she's been obsessing like over the stove, and we have a gas stove, so there's an open flame, and she's been trying to like go over there and reach up and stuff like that. So we've been trying to keep her out of the kitchen, but whenever you try to do that, she just kind of like melts to the ground and just screams and cries and stuff, and it's like, okay, you're not being cute right now. So yeah, she started doing that. She does the throw herself on the ground temper tantrums now, and she'll like kick the ground and stuff. She's been trying to sit on 0 a lot lately. I don't know if it's like a jealousy factor, because like he's getting attention, right? Like we'll give him attention, and then she'll come over and try to sit on him and like get in between us and him. So I don't know if it's just like an attention thing or not, but we've been trying to like get her to be more gentle with him, because you know he's gonna defend himself, and we can't really tell him not to defend himself. So we're just working on it. But yeah, and then she also has been like shoving her head on the cats and like rubbing her forehead on the cats. That part's kind of cute. But yeah, she's been a little firecracker, and we've been practicing her words lately too. So now like she'll say when we ask her to say please, she'll go pee, And then when we say bye, she says bye. And then she says hi and how. That's the other one. It's really cute when she gets saying that because we'll go how and she goes how. So cute. So yeah, it's fun watching her vocabulary, start growing and stuff. And then like she just absolutely loves Blue's Clues right now to the point like she started singing and dancing to the songs. So especially like when they figure out the like Blue's Clues and stuff like that, she'll grab her cone and she'll go over there in front of the TV and she'll hit the bottom of it and like sing ga 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 and then she'll like twirl around and stuff like that. It is the cutest. So yeah, she's doing awesome and I just love watching her progress every day. And then she's also, the newest thing that she's started doing is I will be sitting at my spot denim painting in the morning. Because she's a mostly independent child. Like she'll just, as long as you're there to like hand toys once in a while or like put Duplos together or Mega Bloks together when she can't do it, she's happy. But, yeah, she'll come up behind me and then make me push my chair out and then I have to sit on the edge of the chair and then she'll crawl up behind me. And from where I'm sitting, she can see the TV and stuff like that too. So she'll just sit behind me, watch Blue's Clues, and then she started trying to tickle us as well. And then today she discovered my tattoo because I have a tattoo of a rose on my shoulder blade, on my right shoulder blade. And so today she like was reaching up and touching it and stuff like that. Like she was very confused, of course. Yeah, because I'm a weirdo in New York and I wear tank tops around the house instead of long sleeve shirts like I should be wearing. But yeah. So yeah, she's doing good. I just can't believe we're getting that much closer to her second birthday. It'll be in April. And yeah, just can't believe it. Boys are doing good. Oh yeah, we had their band and chorus concert that I don't think I've talked about yet. So yeah, maybe I had to talk about it. Hey, 0, William B. Yeah, so my stepsons my oldest stepson Alex is in band. He plays the trumpet, and my youngest stepson is in chorus. And so they had their chorus concert on December 6th. So we went and, like, I was worried about going because, like, Sydney was kind of in a mood. And I was like, oh, it's going to be rough because especially since I don't think she took a nap that day and stuff like that. And I was just like, oh, this is going to be a rough time. But she actually ended up sitting really well through it. It was just us and my father-in-law. He sat next to me and Sydney. And it was so funny because, like, he kept, of course, he's, like, watching the concert and stuff like that. And she kept, like, slapping him in the shoulder and making him look at her. And then she took turns, like, being passed between the three of us. 0, leave him be. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here. Pupper. Don't just stare at me. There's Jonesy having to make noise. You need to be nice to the kitty. He doesn't want to play with you right now. Jonesy, go somewhere. I know he brings it upon himself sometimes. I know. Okay. So yeah, we had their concert. Oh yeah, I said that. But it was a good time. And Sydney sat through the whole thing without too much issue. She started getting fussy towards the end, which to be expected because it was a long concert, because it was band and chorus, and both playing it. Yeah. So, but yeah, they did really good. Trying to give Drake some tips though, because like he was singing with his mouth mostly closed, and I'm like, hey buddy, if you like open your mouth more, your voice projects better, and you can sing louder and stuff like that. But my fiance was like, he didn't seem like he was confident with the words of the songs and stuff like that, because there were some points where he was, and then there were some points that he wasn't. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. So yeah, but that was a fun a day or evening, and then we haven't had to deal with any early mornings since then because they don't they're not doing like full band and chorus practice until see, band starts in like January, and then chorus doesn't start till like March, or maybe band starts in February. But so we got some time off with not having to wake up at 6:30 in the morning to get them on the high school bus. Jonesy, come on, go. You're the one causing yourself this trouble, so get out of here. Shoo. Zero, you don't have to chase him. Hey, no, stay here. Stay here. Okay. Sorry guys, this is my drama. This is what I deal with every night. It's always Jonesy pacing back and forth, and then Zero trying to chase them. So yeah, band and chorus concert. Alex has been definitely showing his preteenness lately. He has been playing Fortnite up in his room lately with his like friends on voice chat and stuff like that. And it's been like an every night thing too. It's like every single evening it's like, okay, Kim, I'm gonna go upstairs and play with my friends. Like, oh, okay, bye. It was nice seeing you for like 10 minutes. But hey, I was like that as a kid too. And he's having fun, and that's the important part. And we did spend some good time together on the weekend. Because we did family dinner. Zero! Okay. Probably gonna yell at him in like 5 minutes again. So yeah, and then Drake is pretty close to having to ask Santa for his 2 front teeth because he lost his 1 front tooth a few weeks ago, and now his other front tooth is wobbly. So yeah, he's got another loose tooth. Like, these kids are like losing teeth like crazy lately. Because Alex also just lost it. He lost his last one though, so Alex lost his last molar that was loose, and so now he's got all adult teeth. And now Drake's is just losing them like crazy. Anything else on the boys? I don't think so. Oh, dude, they joined a Lego club at school. I'm kind of jealous of them, not gonna lie. So like twice a month they like stay after school one day. It's like one day twice a month. They stay after school and they take part in Lego club, which, you know, Alex said a lot of his friends are doing it, and I think Drake said the same too. But they are like, they just kind of like build and get creative and stuff like that, and they're gonna have like building competitions and stuff like that. So it was pretty fun. And I love the teacher who got that going, because like the kid, like when we mentioned it, the boys were like so excited about it. And we're like, oh, do you guys want to do this? And they're like, yes, immediately. And we're like, okay, cool. And like we basically like worked it out with their mom, being like, so if you're not able to get them on Lego Club days and it's your week, we will be happy to pick them up for you and stuff like that. So yeah, we wanted to make sure they could take part. And so they were really excited about it, and so far they've had 2 meetings, and the first meeting they said was a lot of fun, and then we haven't talked to them since the second meeting, because it was yesterday? It was this week sometime. So either yesterday or Monday. No, it was yesterday because, yeah, Alex called Mel, and yeah, okay. So yeah, it was yesterday. So yeah, boys are doing good. They had a blast decorating the Christmas tree, although like we have ornaments that are shaped like the Christmas pickles. They're not actually pickles, but they resemble them, and so every year it's like always a struggle with Alex because he just wants to put those on the tree and nothing else. It's like, no, we gotta put a variety of ornaments. We're not just gonna put one type of ornament on just because it looks like something. So, but yeah, we got our tree decorated. It looks really nice. No presents under it yet because A, I have to wrap them still, and B, we actually don't put any of the gifts out until Christmas Eve because we can't trust the animals, because Jonesy, if he sees something squishy, he pees on it. Like, I don't know what his reasoning for it is. It's not a territorial thing. He just has to pee on squishy stuff. I don't know. Yeah, he's just been like this his whole life, and it's very frustrating sometimes. Because we can't even keep blankets out. But anyways, yeah. And plus, you know, we can't trust the boys not to poke at stuff anyways. So we've just put it out on Christmas Eve. But yeah, so everything looks good in the house so far. got a lot of planning to do for Christmas Eve also, because the elf does its big elf extravaganza, as I'm now calling it. And a couple years ago it was like, we came downstairs and there were ornaments out of construction paper and pipe cleaner, and they were just like all over the place, and like and there was a sign that said Merry Christmas and all that stuff. So yeah, preparing for what's coming this year. Okay, making sure, I wasn't sure where I was at 10. Okay, so those are the kiddos. Yeah, boys don't really have too much updates, but they're doing good. Very excited for winter break, that's for sure. And then the pupper, our crazy little pupper. He has lost his first 2 puppy teeth so far, so that is exciting, because hopefully that means we're going to be moving out of the endless chewing that we've been dealing with. He's been doing a lot better with like not grabbing anything but his own toys. Like we've got him trained pretty well to know like this is your toys, this is the baby's toy, do not mess with that. So we're doing pretty good with that. The newest installment, which actually just happened this week, is that he's starting to get like a little bit of food aggression for like no reason at all, because nobody ever messes with his food when he's eating. But Sydney, she for some reason thinks it's very entertaining when he's eating, and she likes to like get up close to him when he's doing it. And the last couple of days that's resulted in him like getting growly and barking at her and stuff, and like a slight nip. It hasn't been like a full-on like bite yet, so that's good at least. But we're already like taking steps to like nip that in the bud, because we don't want to, or obviously we don't want to be aggressive over his food. Like he needs to understand like he's in a safe space. So we actually like started working with that today, because like I reached out to my friend April and I was like, hey, because she's got dogs and she's had dogs pretty much her whole life, and I was like, hey, do you have any advice for dealing with food aggression? And she gave me like a couple steps to try out and stuff like that, and I was like, okay, cool. And so started step 1 today. We were just petting him while he was eating, and like he was kind of like hunched over and like protective of his food and stuff like that. But yeah, we're working on that now. So yeah, because like it's been a couple days where he's like gone after Sydney when she does, like she gets slightly close to him when he's eating. Like she wasn't even that close to his bowl where she could even touch it, and he was getting aggressive towards her, and we're like, nope, 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 we're not doing that. So yeah. And then, oh yeah, he can jump on the couch now. He's very proud of his new achievement. He's actually up on the couch right now. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah, I'm talking about you. So yeah, he can jump up on the couch now, which poor Drake, because he always like jumps up on Drake and stuff like that. And like, Drake's like, why does he always do this to me? And it's like, well, because you're not like showing dominance over him. Because like when Zero goes up to Drake, he like turns away from him and like is submissive towards him. It's like, yeah, he's gonna realize he can just walk all over you if you do stuff like that. And so we've been working with him on trying to be more dominant with Zero and stuff, and I think it's been working pretty well so far. But yeah, it's just life with puppies are always fun. And then of course, you know, having a toddler on top of it is also fun. So my days are pure chaos. There's no other way to describe them. It's just pure chaos. Got a lot of notifications going. So I just put up, right before I started this WIP and Chat, I put up an announcement on Instagram. I will be hosting a dragon and diamond painting event in the month of March. I might have a co-host. I'm still in the works of talking about that. I mean, I think no matter what, I'll have a co-host. It's just a matter of who it will be. But yeah, I just want to get the information out there so people can start preparing. But yeah, so it's basically gonna allow dragon paintings and stuff like that, I'm probably going to limit to licensed work, of course, because I'm sure I'll end up with a sponsor who, I mean, either way, I prefer licensed work anyways. I like to support our artists. But yeah, so yeah, that'll be coming in March, so I'm really excited about that. And I have my kit already picked out for it. I have Empress by Ann Stokes, and it is absolutely stunning. I did an unboxing of it. I don't know if I posted it yet, but I did unbox it, and just like, it was so hard not to get it up immediately. Just like I know Majesty is going to be impossible to not get up immediately. Yeah, this past weekend, that Dakota Datweiler that they Diamond Art Club announced and dropped this weekend, I was like, it spoke to me on so many levels, and it was to the point that I looked at my fiance and I'm like, so how are our finances right now? He's like, you want to get a painting this weekend? And I was like telling him, like, yeah, I love this Dakota Detweiler. It's just really calming to me. It's just, I need to have it. And like, and then I was saying, like, lately they've been archiving, which is for the truth. They've been archiving a lot of, like, yikes, my phone just exploded. They've been archiving a lot of like bigger named artists lately, because there's been a couple like Ivy Dolmores that have been archived, and there's a couple that have been like archived after one drop of them and stuff like that. So it's like, excuse me. It's just a struggle, because it's like, oh man, I don't want to lose out on this and have it be archived, because like, yeah, it's a Dakota Detweiler, but that doesn't matter because they've been archiving these bigger artists as well. Like Carissa Buck's art, a lot of her stuff is like getting immediately archived after one drop. So yeah, it's just, I was like, I really need this. Like I don't even like, I can't even explain. I just really want it. Like I really need it. It needs to be mine. And so he is like, yeah, that's no problem. So I got it this weekend. I used some points to get it a little bit cheaper because I had like $25 off. So I was like, yes, that works out perfectly. And so yeah, that will be here on Friday. And then I also bought a second. So yeah, they got me. I should have waited, but I didn't want to wait. So the JoJo's Art, the tiger one, I can't remember the name of it, but it was one that dropped just a couple like the week before or something like that. It's like just finding yourself or something like that. Yeah, something like that. But I just absolutely love that art too. Like I kept going back and just like looking at it, and I'm like, I think that's what I need to have. And then I got an email from Diamond Art Club. Apparently, it was my my anniversary from purchasing Diamond Art Club. So I think the first one I purchased was in 2021. So yeah, that would have been my 2 year anniversary of Diamond Art Club. So they sent me a 20% off coupon for that, and I was like, well, I kind of want to use this now. And so I got the painting, and I was like so close to free shipping, even like with the coupon and stuff like that. And so I ended up adding on 3 of the metal multi-placers, because I've been dying to try those. And I was like, okay, well, this will be a good time to do this because I have the 20% off. So I ended up getting 3 of them. So I got 2 of the 4 placers and I think a 6 placer, because like right now 4 is my comfort zone and I don't really move outside of it very much, but I figured with a 6 placer that was a good step up. I have tried working with a 7 placer, but it's just a mess right now. So I'm probably just going to, well, I got the 6 placer to like practice a bit and see if I can get myself moved up. Although I feel like it'd probably be dangerous if I use more multi-placers like that, because I already fly through kits. So yeah, a couple purchases were made. All of it will be here on Friday, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. Yeah, speaking of working fast, I have to start planning my year in review video, because I have over 40 paintings completed. I'm gonna have a lot of moving parts that day. I'm probably going to have help with my video. Like, it's gonna be crazy. So yeah, I'm already like trying to plan and figure out what I want to do with that, because it's gonna be a big undertaking. It's probably gonna be a long video as I go through my canvases and stuff for the year, because I did a lot. I think this one's gonna be like number 42 for the year, and I might squeeze another one in because I have a little Amazon snack size that's Snowy Owl, and I might, like, once this is done, I might have to break that one out too, because once this is done, all I have left to work on for the year is my cross-stitch conversion, and it's difficult to work on that when my daughter is out and moving, because I can't focus on the chart and her at the same time. So yeah, I'm gonna have to, I was like, I think I'm gonna have to kit up another one. I didn't want to, but I'm gonna have to. And honestly, I've been kind of craving a seasonal kit, so to speak, because I haven't done any Christmas. I did the one winter one, which is the advent calendar one, but yeah, I haven't really done any Christmassy kits. So, speaking of the advent calendar, I will get a video out here soon on that. Just to like a closer, be like, yep, this is what I did with the canvas. This is like a canvas reveal. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So I will be working on that. It just isn't happening right away because when I opened the day 12, there were some extra goodies in there, so now I have to go back and poke at things. So yeah. Brain just went whoop. Is there anything I missed? Oh yeah. Yeah, and then this week's been very like Christmas oriented for me. Yesterday I went over to my in-laws' house. It was kind of fun because it was kind of like us girls and my father-in-law. But yeah, it's like me, my mother-in-law, Sarah, our family friend, and my sister-in-law. We were all there, and then of course my father-in-law. It was funny too because at one point we started like talking girl talk, and then you just like, whoa, easy. But yeah, it was a really fun time because like it's the first time like I've been able to like just sit and bond with them because like my fiance wasn't there. It was just us. He was here with Sydney watching her, or well, she was in bed, but yeah. So, but yeah, I went over and decorated some Christmas cookies and had some good laughs and good conversation and stuff. And it was definitely needed. I had a really rough day yesterday. I had like one of those, oh my gosh, you're a terrible mother moments, even though like every mom's done it, but I still like felt terrible about it. But yeah, like I said earlier, she started like doing her like little temper tantrums and like going no bones on you when you try to pick her up and stuff like that. And so I was, where did that go? I was trying to keep her out of the kitchen because once again my fiance was cooking because he was trying to get me dinner ready because, you know, I was about to leave and go to his parents' house and stuff like that. So, no, that's totally, I have no idea where that went. No idea where that went. So yeah, he was like getting dinner ready and stuff, and oh god, not another one. The putty is dropping stuff. I mean, it's well used. That's why. Anyways, we were getting our words. So yeah, he was cooking dinner, and I was trying to keep Sydney busy in the living room, but she wanted to be out where her dad was, so she kept like fighting me and stuff like that. And so I like went to go pick her up, and she like no-bonesed on me and like slipped out of my hands, and I like clunked her head on the floor. And like I just like started crying. Like she started crying, and then I started crying, and I felt absolutely guilty. Like, I mean, I know every mom's probably accidentally dropped their child, but like it's not like she was in a position to she wasn't high up enough off the ground where she was gonna get hurt and stuff like that. So I was like, I mean, everything was fine, but you know, I took it worse than I should have, and just lost it and was very upset. But I ended up recovering okay from that, and then she like was being ridiculous with her eating because like we were trying to eat our dinner, and so she wanted the garlic bread that we were having with our dinner and not her oatmeal, and then she just like refused to eat her dinner, and I like that got even more, that got stressful on me too, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't handle this. But yeah, I ended up recovering okay from that, and then I went over to my in-laws and had a great time, and by the time I came home I was feeling a lot better. But yeah, it was a rough day. So yeah, Christmas is only a few days away. If you celebrate, I hope you guys have a great Christmas. If you don't, well then I hope you have a great Monday. We celebrate Christmas here, of course, as I've been talking about Christmas trees and cookies and all that fun stuff. So we're looking forward to the holiday. It's gonna be a fun time. The kids are all gonna get a bunch of new toys, and our house is gonna shrink again, because that's how it goes. Okay, we're getting towards the end here. So what do we got coming up for the rest of this week? I have no idea what I'm gonna post on Friday yet. I'm not gonna lie, but I will. I'll make sure a video does get up on Friday. Yeah. And then if you, yeah, so no post on. Or I'm gonna post one on Friday. I don't know if I'm gonna post one on Christmas Day or not. Well, I might. I don't know. Because once Christmas morning is done, the kids go to their mom's house and we don't have to deal with anything the rest of the day. So maybe I might post something on Christmas Day. If not, I'll post something on Tuesday instead. Definitely won't be able to post on Sunday because we are going to be crazy on Sunday because we're going to be going to multiple households. So yeah, I think that's about as far out as I have planned. Yeah, I don't really have much planned right now. I've just kind of been going with the flow this week, or this month in general, just because I've been dealing with a lot with school and stuff like that. So, let's look how pretty this is. Look at that over there. So yeah, I'm not sure quite yet what's coming up this week, but expect a video on Friday at least. I said that like 3 times, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think that's basically all I have for this WIP and Chat. Oh yes, I did want to just say, I did notice I got tagged. I can't remember your YouTube channel name, I'm so sorry. But I did notice your tag of the tag questions. I still haven't had a chance to listen to your WIP and Chat. I will listen to it and I will check out your tag questions and do them in another video. I promise. Just wanted to throw that out there. Like I saw it. I promise. I just been so crazy that I haven't gotten a chance to look into it more. So, anyways, that should be it for this video. Yeah, if you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you made it all the way to the end of this video, let's do an emoji of either something, a flower or a fox, because that's what we got here. We got fox and flowers. And if you're not already subscribed here and you like diamond painting content, just go ahead and hit that little subscribe button down there. And then hit that bell to be notified whenever I post new videos. Generally, WIP and Chats go up on Wednesdays with things like small shop hauls, poster reviews, unboxings. Those will be posted at random, so you definitely want to hit that bell to be notified when I post new videos. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.